So collections like the John Champlin collection here are really important because they help us connect to people who have died in Boone County and whose lives mattered in Boone County no matter what they did. This is the Sergeant John Champlin collection, and it came to us in 2016, and it was a donation, by a gentleman who had a rental house that the person who had been occupying the house had passed away, and this was left behind in the house, and it happens to be all the personal effects and the medals of Sergeant John R. Champlin. Sergeant Champlin passed away in March of 1971 while seeing action in Vietnam. And we didn't know a whole lot about Sergeant Champlin at the time, but we knew that the collection was special and we wanted to honor his service and his memory by making certain that we keep the collection safe. We have several letters in the collection. One from President Nixon. All of these letters are expressing their condolences after Sergeant Champlin's death. So in 2018, when one of our staff members, Hillary, was doing some research for some other veterans that we have who also died in the Vietnam War, she came across Sergeant Champlin's memorial page on the Vietnam Veterans Memorial Foundation website. And on that page was a memorial sort of like tribute from one of his nieces. So Hillary was able to contact that niece just to let her know that we had all of his medals and memorabilia in safekeeping. The family was very happy and relieved to know that it was here, and over this past summer they actually came down from Michigan to visit the collection and to reminisce about Sergeant John Champlin, who actually the niece said was one of their very favorite people. So John Champlin was born in 1928 to William and Ida Champlin, and his whole family was down in the Hebron area. He did see action during the Korean War, and then he became a career sort of officer, and he received many decorations. His first decoration was in Korea for valor. In 1966, while Sergeant Champlin was on his first tour in Vietnam, he was injured and received the Purple Heart. He was apparently walking behind some others in his troop, and someone had stepped on a landmine and he was hit by the shrapnel. I'm kind of sad sometimes when I go into this collection because, you know, they saved his comb, and the man used this comb right before he passed. And, you know, for his wife and for his family, it's so special to them because it's a connection. It's a connection to him when they couldn't be there with him. And between the comb and his glasses, these are personal things for him that he carried with him no matter what. And no matter what was going on, what the conditions were in Vietnam, these were things that were special to him and were personal to him. And they help us realize that he was a real person with a real life, that he had a wife who loved him, nieces and nephews and sisters and brothers who loved him. He had friends who were truly sad about when he died. So we're very happy to have this in the collection. We're so happy to be able to share this with you, and we're grateful for Sergeant Champlin's service to Boone County and to the United States.